Hey, good people. How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Go ahead, hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell right now. Listen, this market right here is serious. Go ahead and do that, good people. There's people being unsubscribed. I don't get it. All right, but there is a lot going on. I just wanted to try to get this one up a little earlier than normal. The market is doing some just some seesawing, right? It's chop. It's a lot of chop. And I warned my followers in Money Moves this morning, it's going to be a choppy day. Just like I told you guys on yesterday's video. If you looked at last night early, the pre-markets were up. And by the time opening bell happened, they were down. Then they went green. Like I said, don't look at yesterday's pre-markets to determine where today was going to be. And I also said don't look at the morning to determine what the day is going to be. And it both of those proved to be right on a day like today. We see the Dow has fallen 500 points, dragging down Nvidia. Why do I bring up Nvidia? Nvidia's earnings are Wednesday, and we're going to talk about Nvidia in a moment. Let's see what else is going on. We could see here that the indices are down by a lot. The indices are down by a lot. We could see S&P is down by 1.27%. Nvidia is down by 3% almost. And the NASDAQ is down by 1.31%. But the reason why I'm looking at this is to try to determine, is Nvidia reacting this way, or is it simply following the market? So is it simply following the S&P and the NASDAQ? You can see that's a direct correlation. Now, Wednesday evening after closing bell is Nvidia's earnings. And as far as big tech goes, this is it. This, I believe, will be the biggest and most serious earnings report this year. And everything is weighing on Nvidia's earnings. Now, of course, I don't have a crystal ball. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. But let's look at what's going on. Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang surprised investors with a $500 billion forecast. It'll come up at earnings. So on the earnings report, right? Let's read further. Nvidia is scheduled to report third quarter earnings on Wednesday. Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang revealed in October that his company has $500 billion in orders in 2025 and 2026 combined for its chips that are at the heart of the AI boom. Analysts say that data point signals meaningfully higher 2026 sales than previously expected. But you guys know what that means. That if his prediction, all right, with a $500 billion forecast does not come through, even if they have a good earnings report, the stock could fall. And that's what's crazy about these guidance, right? When they talk about what is expected. So that's why you've had a lot of times these companies have done well. Palantir knocked the ball out of the park, and it still sold off. And so I am not going to look you in the eye and say, I just expect Nvidia to knock it out of the park and, everything is smooth sailing. I'm not saying that at all. There is some concern on my end. How about you? Let me know. Because it's what's called price to perfection. And so if you look at this, it's been going down for the day, but it's actually been going down all week as I'm losing my voice. All week, Nvidia has been trending down. And for the month, we're flat. But for the week leading up till earnings, which I do not play earnings with options. Every time big earnings come up, hey, I'm doing these calls, I'm doing these puts. You go ahead and gamble. I am not touching calls or puts on this stock, okay? Because it's just a gamble, right? You've seen it this year. You've seen how many times these companies knock it out of the park and the stock still goes down in this environment with tariffs, in this environment with tweets, in this environment with government shutdowns. Okay, now it's open, but there's a lot that is, and then the overall market being frothy, meaning expensive, and the PE is high, period. All right, so if you look at Nvidia, you could see that I'm on the daily, that it's been trending up. It's been doing well, all right? But you see over a 5-day period, it's not doing that well, okay? So you could see here, of course, I'm on the daily. Each candle is a day. You could see that it's been trending down. But overall, when you zoom out, you could see that it's just been on a steady climb, all right? It's just been one of those players that eventually will and could do like Apple has done. Apple was the darling of everybody. Everybody had Apple. But you had people or companies like Warren Buffett's company sell their Apple positions. And now they're buying Google. And Google is up because of that. Let's take a look. You can see here that Google, which is Alphabet, is up 3% for the day. If we look over the last 5 days, it's down. But had you caught it on the 14th, it'd be up a little bit. It ran up. Remember, it ran up 6%, and since then it's come down 2.5% ish. But overall, today's news with Berkshire Hathaway, which is Warren Buffett's company, which it may not be Warren Buffett's call. You guys know he's like semi-retired. And so we have to look at Nvidia's earnings. All eyes will be on Nvidia on Wednesday, and it's a market mover. It's going to move the entire market, good people. It just is. And so I want you to govern yourselves accordingly and not be overweight and all of that. And I'm not suggesting that you don't, but I don't hold any options overnight. Now, I did an option today. As a matter of fact, let me share that with you guys. I did a put option on Rigetti yet again. You could see that I was buying at the top of the range around 25.94, and I called it down to 24.43. Okay, so I called it down. We got into the put. I walked away with no, that's what I held. Let me show you guys. Walked away with 30%. Why? This was a scalp trade. We walked away with 30% on this put. And then I kept a share, right? Here's what we did. I kept a share and I just sold it at 48%. Now, Larry, aren't you sad that you didn't get it all? No. Greedy people lose money. So at the end of the day, this is what actually happened. All right, just before shooting this video, it pretty much parked where we called it to, right? Right there on the dot, right? And so, guys, if you want to learn how to do this, Stock Up You, good people. Stock Up You is the top link below. Come and join us. Learn how to do this for yourself and finally learn and earn the right way, the way that you understand it. My theory is talk to me like I'm 3. Okay, so come and learn how to even make money in a volatile market like this, right? All right, that's coupon code LEARN, LEARN. Okay, put that coupon code in because that is the Black Friday sale. It's going on right now. As a matter of fact, let's look at it. We could see here, same chart. It went up. We had our buy zone here, so we weren't buying here because it was just vacillating up and down. Now on the 15-minute, you could see that, but on the 5-minute, it was vacillating up and down. And so what did we do? You guys can see that. We said, I suggested waiting till it gets into the zone. So after I made the post, boom, It came here once, then it touched again, boom. And then let's go back to the 15-minute. And then we wrote it down. So it got here, it wicked lower, but it came down and rested right here. And now it's bouncing off a little bit. All right, good people. So make sure you hit that link. Learn and earn for yourself, good people. Come and earn with the family. All right. That Stock Up You, the full course is uploaded. Options for Dummies in Stock Up You. And you have the full crypto course in there also. Speaking of crypto, let's look at crypto. 91.8. 91.8. When it was coming to 94, I had to let you guys know that it could come to 94. Though, one of them's like, oh, Larry, you're being bearish. No, we have to. If I see it's going to do this, and if I think it could, I have to let you know. That's me. Okay. Like it or not. It's not being bearish. These are facts. All right. And so you can make a plan. All right. I don't know everything. I can't see everything. But the things that I do, I share it with you guys. Then I also said it can come down to 92. Well, it's dropped below 92 right now. And that's where we are with Bitcoin, below 92. Now, I just went really quick before I started this video. And I'm not going to lie, guys. This does not look good. It doesn't look good to me. Okay. Though, yes, there still could be a run, but this does not look good to me. Right. But you got to have a plan. Remember in 2021 when I kept showing you the run up, come down and run up? Well, it did that again. It wicked up here, boom, and it wicked all the way down 30%. See here? Boom. It looks just like 2021's chart. Then it wicked up higher. Now, I'm not saying that this is the same thing going on again, but you got to look at what's happening now. From the highs, let's look at from the highs. From the high, let's do that. From the high, we're down 27%. From the high, the wick high, we're down 27%. Okay. And so let's see what's going to happen. Right. So we're beneath 91. And man, it looks like we may come down to 90. And then we could come down to, I don't even want to say it. I don't want to say it. Yeah, there's other points between there, but we could be coming. I'm not even going to say it, good people. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. But I'm not operating on hopium. I'm operating on what the charts are showing me. Of course, you want to put the RSI, the MACD, and volume on here and let it tell the whole story. As a matter of fact, let's take a quick look at that now. All right, good people. Now remember, this is the weekly here. So I'm on the weekly. On the weekly charts, it does not look good. Okay, you can see what's happening with the volume, but here on the MACD, it looks like we're still in a downtrend. Here in the RSI, still looks like we're in a downtrend to come back down, at least down to this range here. Let's go to the daily and see how the daily looks. On the daily, again, it does not look good. Okay, on the hourly, yeah, it on the out, it just doesn't look good, good people. You got a lot of whales selling. You got a lot of liquidation going on, and you have a lot of OGs, meaning people that's been holding it for a long time that have been selling their Bitcoin. They may be waiting for crypto winter or whatever, but it just does not look good. And I'm going to comment on that in a minute. The fear and greed index, we're going to back to extreme fear on here. All right. Extreme fear is what we're looking at. So I just want to come here with the facts or what I see. What I see may not be reality. It's just what I see today. Crypto has been like actually the forerunner for the stock market. Not 100%, but crypto has been ahead of the stock market in its movements. And that's concerning. So we're going to see what the outcome of Nvidia is. and what effect it has on the market, because it's going to pull the entire market up or down. And we got to see what the effect of it is going to be on crypto, because it is tied. Now, crypto is not doing well again, because another reason is because you have all of these Fed governors coming out against lowering interest rates. Yet another one came out today. And so a lot of them, to be honest, is jockeying for the position to be the Fed chair. So they're coming out and showing that they're against Fed Powell so that President Trump can see them and go, hey, look, I'm an island, I stand alone. And so they're jockeying for the position. And to do that right now is to just cut against him. And I know you're saying, yes, but he wants a cut, right? Some of them are jockeying for positions. You have some that are saying, hey, we should have cut by 2% already, all right? And it's a lot of political fraganacle going on right now, or should I say shenanigans going on right now at the Fed office. The Fed Powell has Q1. Pretty much he's a lame duck at that point, and he's done, right? So we're going to see what happens to crypto. Right now, it's just not looking good. As it pertains to the stock market, I'm going to say this. Larry, do you believe that the stock market is done? I believe that we're cooling off because it was healthy. I don't believe that is done. I do believe that by year's end or Q1, so I'm going to move it back to that time frame. By year's end or Q1, I believe by year's end, the S&P could be back to like 7, right? I do believe it. And I do believe even with a 30% pullback from the highs, which is something that I've been warning could happen all year, I still believe that we're not 100% in crypto winter, and that we could rebound, and that we could still see $130,000 Bitcoin. That's what I believe today. So what I'm going to say to you is that right now in this time frame, you better be checking daily on your charts, and you better have an exit plan. So my plan is I'm not exiting this time. That's my plan. I don't want you to follow me. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. Like I say on every video, my plan is to wait. And then when crypto winter does come, because I'm done with my buys at this point, I've been buying over the last 2.5 years. I was buying pre-halving. I'm going to continue to accumulate, and mostly Bitcoin and then altcoins and even XRP when crypto winter does come. That is my plan. That is going to be my plan, though I'm tempted to buy some more Bitcoin at this point. I'm just going to hold off right now and just accumulate a little more cash. And if we turn around, I'm good. All right. Let me know about you. Listen, guys, again, Stock Up You. Come and join us. Top link below. Use coupon code LEARN, LEARN, and learn how to make money even in this environment. Excuse me if my voice is it's gone. I feel fine. It's just my voice is gone. All right. I love you guys for real, though. Make sure you click the link below. We'll see you tomorrow.